Crazy chef wash that. So we're washing some beef bone, some short rib, and a piece of chuck bone in sirloin, because today I'm gonna hit you with that fire ramen noodle recipe. Fire ramen noodle recipe. So hit that like button if it's your first time here, red subscribe button, and let's get straight into the vibe. So fire ramen noodle recipe. I'm gonna prep up some vegetables. I got some sweet chilies. I got some pak choy and some green onions, and we're gonna just prep those up, blanch those off, and we're gonna get ready for the vibe. So in a pan, I put some butter. Put some butter in a pan, and I'm gonna just saute my vegetables. Then I'm gonna cool them down in some ice water, and I'm gonna set it aside. Reason being, I want to keep that nice fresh green color and the red. I want to keep that nice fresh color, and this is our forgive me, that's our, please forgive me, I forget the name. That's my beef bones and my chuck sirloin and my short rib, and we boil those. I didn't roast them in the oven because I didn't want to kill the vibe. I didn't want my stock to be too dark, so we're just gonna boil those, and we need the bones. We want to extract that marrow from the bone. So this is my ground beef. So for my ground beef, I'm putting a little onion, a little garlic, a little chicken seasoning, and some paprika. I'm gonna mix that up and I'm gonna cook that off. But that's just my ground beef. So I'm gonna cook that off and set it aside. And then we're gonna go back to our stock. So the main thing right here is our stock. You wanna make sure your stock is extra good. That's what's gonna give that vibe. That's what's gonna give that vibe. So this is our bone marrow. And if you look, like, you'll see that you shake it up, that marrow just falls. That marrow just falls right out. And that's how you take that meat, you take that marrow, you shake it, it comes right out of there. Because I cook this for like 3-4 hours, slow. So I cook this slow, 3-4 hours, and all the marrow just comes out, all that goodness. Usually, I should say, what you'd do is you'd put this in your refrigerator, and all that fat would become solid, so you just take that right off. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna make my ramen today. So this is the ramen I'm using, soy flavor. So I'm gonna open the package and take the inside out. I'm gonna add that package in. So the package inside, I'm gonna add it to my stock. So we're using 3, so we're using all 3 packages. And if you don't have enough stock in your pot, you can add more liquid, because this is soy, so you know it's gonna be a little salty. So add my package, and it's about time. It's about time for that vibe. So soy package is in, and that's, if you don't have that soy in your package, you might want to add some extra soy. So now I'm gonna boil off some eggs in. I use boiling water, and I give it 6 minutes. So after 6 minutes, I'm gonna take it down and just shock it right into my ice bath, and it should be perfect. So 6 minutes, water come to boil, it should be perfect. So now that video in the background, I'm just extracting all the fat, because I'm not gonna put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow. Usually you just put it in the refrigerator, tomorrow you take it out, it'd be perfect. But that's what we're doing. So ice, and then some water, and then we're gonna just drop our eggs in. So ice water egg, 6 minutes, and they should be perfect. You just take the shells off, cut them in two, and do the thing. Ramen in. So we put our ramen in boiling water, and we cook it for like 3 to 4 minutes. You don't want to overcook it. And then we just go ahead for that display. Crazy Chef, big vibe. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for telling YouTube like we have the vibe over here. And you know, every day it just get better and better. So I try to give that fire recipe each time, and you do the most by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and that's how you know we got that vibe. So ramen noodle, best, awesome, delicious. Look at that stock. Look at that vegetables. So for the vegetables, because remember we cool them down, all you gotta do is just drop them back in your stock and they're ready to go. Big vibe. Big vibe. Crazy creative kitchen. Big vibe. Big vibe. Look at that egg. Look at that perfect egg. Look at that perfect egg. Big vibe.
Yeah, when you can't try, that's